Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Devashmita. Welcome to Jigyasa. In this video, it is specially for those students who is for the economic botany in their subject, that is the. So today we are going to learn about the economic botany and what are the different uses of the plants, various plants, and which plants mainly used in the food, then a timber yielding, then oil yielding, and alcoholic yielding, all those things. So in this video, we are going to learn about what is economic botany and the plants and which have mainly used in case of the human welfare. So let's talk about the what is economic botany. So in the economic botany means the three basics normally we just human beings required for our basic necessities, that is the food, clothing, and the shelter for our fulfilled by plants. These are for fulfilled by plants, and we are basically needed all those things in our daily life. So the branch of the botany which deals with the application of the knowledge of the botany for the welfare of the human beings is known as the economic botany. So what is economic botany? Because in our daily life, whatever we work or whatever we use in our in a single day, and that are applicable for in our daily life and human welfare, that is the branch of the botany which deals with the application of the knowledge of botany for the welfare of the human beings is known as the economic botany. So these are the various types of the plants. You have already seen about in this nature that most of the plants are used in case of the medicinal purpose. It may be its bark, it may be its fruit, stem, root, leaves, all the parts mainly used for their used as medicinal food and all various yielding type plants. So first of all, we today we are just going to study about the food plants. What are the different types of the foods, where and which type of the plants we just getting food, we are getting food that so let's start about the what are the food plants. First of all, the cereals. We in our everyday life we just taking rice, wheat, oats, barley, all those things. So these are the cereals. Cereals means the most important source of the food in the world are the cereals. These are the members of the family Poaceae. Mainly these are the members of the family Poaceae or Gamini family. We intake rice, we intake wheats. So all those things are belong to the family Gramini or the Poaceae family, which are having the characteristic fruit called as the caryopsis or the grain. Just called them grain. Caryopsis or the grain is one seeded indehiscent fruit in which the seed coat fuses with the ovary wall or the fruit wall or fruit wall to form the husk. So the actually the name of the cereals derived from the name of the Roman goddess, that is the Ceres, who is considered to be the giver of the grains, and according to their name, these cereals are known as the cereals. According to the Roman goddess Ceres, then it is named as the cereals. These cereals, wheat, barley, etc., are thus called as the cerealia munera or the gift of the seer. So Roman goddess named the seer, who given after it means ki giver of the grains, considered to be the giver of the grains. Then according to them, this is known as the cerealia munera, which means the gift of the seer. So uh, these the cereals are we mainly rice is fully source of the carbohydrates. So we know everything about the rice, that is the it is full of carbohydrates. So present in the endosperms, which are edible portion of the cereals. So there are the six true cereals can found, that is the one is the rice, wheat, then barley, oats, bajra, and all those things. So let's start about the different types of the different types of six true cereals. First of all, this is the rice. Rice is very much in, it's the staple food in case of the India, and most of the people intake as a main source of the food of is rice is in our daily life. So its common name is rice, and its scientific name is the Oryza sativa, and this is the family belong to the Gramini or the Poaceae family. So most important source of the food in the world is the rice. We already know about that the rice is the major staple food in case of the India, and it occupies the largest area under the cultivation in the India, that is about the 79 million acres, and India and China are the considered to be the center of the origin of the rice. So these are mainly cultivated in case of the India, and the China are so that these are the center of the origin of the rice, and this is the old world crop, because from India and China, this is majorly cultivated in all over. It's a huge amount of the area. So in a largest area, that's why this is known as the old world crop. So rice is the principal cereal of the tropics, that is the Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal are the main rice growing state of the India, and rice is sown in case of the June and July in nursery, then it is transplanted into the field. Blue green algae and the green manure crops are responsible for the increasing yield of the rice. So important varieties of the rice are, that is the IA36. This is this is very important for all of you, because these are some important rice varieties. So basmati rice, basmati 217, basmati 370, Jayanti, Krishna, Kaveri, Pankaj, Ratna, Rasi, Akasi, Pusha 33. Pusha is named after the Birbal Sahani Pusha Institute, that's why this name is the Pusha 33. Then Padma Jagannath, IR 22, sorry, IR 20, Jaya. All these things are the very important rice varieties. So the maximum carbohydrate content in case of the rice is the 73 to 82%. So rice serve good food with the pulses, and it flours is used in the pastries, pudding, ice cream, etc. And the rice bran oil, have you seen the rice bran oil? It is a refined oil, and this is rice bran oil is used in preparing the soap, cosmetics, and also mainly used for our cooking, and this is derived from the rice. And in laundering and the preparation of the adhesive rice starch is used. Then important beverage like the sake of the Japan is obtained by the fermenting rice. So these are about the rice, and what's its common name, then what are the different types or different varieties of the rice. Then carbohydrate content is 73 to 82%, and the uses of the rice. So let's come to the wheat. Then Triticum aestivum. Wheat means its common name is wheat, and gehu normally we just call as the gehu. Then its botanical name is Triticum aestivum. So wheat is the world's most widely cultivated food crop, and this is the second staple food. First one is the rice, and the second one is the wheat of the India, and its most important cereal crop of the temperate region. So USA is the largest wheat producing country in the world, and while in case of the India, the area under the wheat cultivation is about 29 million acres. So wheat is a native of the West Asia. Basically, in case of the UP, Punjab, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Rajasthan are the chief wheat growing state of the India. Wheat is the rabi crop, that's why this is sown in the October and November. And important varieties of the wheats are Lorma Rojo, Sonora 64, Sonalika Arjun, Hira Janak, WH 147, HD 2204, then HD 2189, HP 1209, UP 115C 306, KSML 3, NP 818, NP 836. So these are some important varieties of the wheat. So you can note down all those things, and this is very important for all of you. So in case of the wheat, the carbohydrate content is the 65 to 74%. So the flour of wheat is used. The use of the wheat, all of you know about very well. That is basically we just used as various purposes, like as a fodder, then it's just straw as a use as the fodder, and we just making all those things our in our daily fooding system. We so these are some um, important points of the wheats. Then comes to the maize, मकाई जिसको बोलते हैं maize, और this its common name is the G maize. Sorry, its common name is the maize, and its botanical name is the G maize. So all these cereals are under the Poaceae family or the Gramineae family. Then maize is the largest among the cereals, attaining in the height of the 3 to 15 feet, and it is the native of the Central America, that is the New World crop. So rice and wheat are the Old World crop, and Central America and maize are the New World crop. So maize in case of the India is grown as a kharif crop, that is sown in case of the June and July. The most important varieties of maize are Ganga Safed 2, Ganga 5, Him 123 and Deccan 101, Vijay Ganga 9, Histras, then Jawar, BL54, Ambir, Deccan, all those things. So these are some important varieties of the maize, and it contains the carbohydrate, that is the 66% of the carbohydrate, and the protein 10 to 12%, and fat. So maize grains are used in making of the cornflakes. All of you know about very familiar of with the popcorns. So it is from maize, and its flour is also used for making the chapatis, and corn oil is used in soap making, cosmetic, and etc. Artificially woolly fibers with good tensile strength are obtained from the gen protein of the maize. So, in case of the maize, there is the found in gen protein, which is mainly for artificially woolly fibers used, yeah, derived from gen protein, and it is very good tensile strength. So then comes to the barley. It's the fourth cereals, four number cereals. One is rice, wheat, maize, barley. Barley is the fourth one. This is the Hordeum vulgari. This Hordeum vulgari, its common name is the jaw. Then barley was first cereal to be domesticated, and this is a rabi crop. So barley is used for making the malt, whiskey, and other alcoholic beverages. So basically the barley is used in the alcoholic beverage, and its flour is used to making the chapatis. Then comes to the oats, that is the Avena sativa. Avena sativa, this is the javi, or Avena sativa is used mainly for various experimental bases. In case of the oxygen synthesis, or the phytohormones, this is also used for experiment as Avena sativa. So oats are its common name is the oats. So oats are the most nutritious among all the cereals because of their high fat, protein, and the mineral contents. So United States leads the world of the production of the oats. Then oats are the thought to be the having the multiple rich, and oatmeal is used mainly in the cake, biscuit, and etc. It is not good for the preparing the breads because the gluten content is absent in this grain. So these are some important points of the oats, and this scientific name is the Avena sativa. This is very important for all of you because it is mainly it is also used in case of the phytohormones for experiment. Then European rye. European rye is the sickle cereal. Sickle cereals. Rye is one of the recent origin, and as compared to the other cereals, it is probably a native of the Black and the Caspian Seas region of the Central Eurasia. So this is the new variety crop, even ki newly discovered crops, which is mainly its name is the sickle cereal or European rye. So rye is simply produced used in case of the Europe. It is mainly found in case of the Europe, and it is mainly used to preparing of the bread as the grain contains of the gluten. It's so here is the you can see that the gluten is very grains found in case of the green grains. That's why this is easy to prepare for the making bread or the chapatis. So rye bread is known as the black bread or the Stuart this is or otherwise known as the black bread. Because of its dark color, this is known as the black bread or rye bread. So then comes the triticale. First man made cereals or the crop, that is the triticale. You should know about the triticum aestivum, that is the triticum. Wheat is known as the triticum aestivum. Then here's the hybridization, that is triticale means triticum aestivum plus European rye, that is the sickle. This is the mixture of both of the two, and this is the hybrid varieties. That's why this is known as the man-made cereals produced in the intergenetic hybridization between the wheat, that is the triticum species, and the European rye, that is the sickle cereals. So triticum, any one of the triticum species that crossed with sickle cereal, then triticosicle or the triticales, and the final result is the triticales. It is like the wheat, but grains are the shriveled. So this is all about the economic botany, and these plants are found in case of the in a way on the basis of the cereals, and these are under the food plants. So in the next video we will be study about or the next rest of the food plants, different food plants. So thank you.